Have you ever watched your dog do something completely bizarre and thought, what on earth is going on in that little brain? Maybe they started spinning in frantic circles before flopping down for a nap. Maybe they dragged their butt across your brand new carpet. Or maybe they showed up at the door holding your dirty sock like it was the greatest trophy in the world. If you have a dog, you have definitely witnessed something that made you stop and say, why? And today, we are going to answer that. We are breaking down 15 of the strangest, funniest, and most fascinating things dogs do, and the real science behind why they do them. So settle in, because some of these are going to completely change how you see your pup. Let us start with something almost every dog owner has experienced, your dog licking your face. And not just a little peck. We are talking full, enthusiastic, I need to clean every inch of you licking. It can feel gross, it can feel overwhelming, but here is what is actually happening. This behavior goes all the way back to puppyhood. When puppies are young, they lick their mother's face as a way to ask for food and to say hello. It is one of their very first forms of communication. As they grow up, that instinct transfers to the humans they love. So when your dog is going to town on your face, they are not just being weird, they are telling you that you're a family. They trust you completely. On top of that, dogs have an incredibly powerful sense of smell, and your skin carries a huge amount of information: what you ate, where you have been, how you are feeling. Licking is their way of reading your story. As strange as it feels, it is genuinely one of the sweetest things a dog can do. Now, here is one that surprises a lot of people. You walk through the front door after a long day, and your dog does not just wag their tail, they stretch. Like a big, dramatic, front legs forward yoga pose stretch, right in front of you. You might assume they just woke up, but actually, this has nothing to do with being sleepy. Dogs stretch when they are excited. Their body is doing a kind of warm-up, getting their muscles ready to move, play, and interact with you. Think of it like your dog's version of jumping up and clapping, except way more athletic. It is a physical expression of joy, and honestly, it is one of the most wholesome greetings in the animal kingdom. Speaking of greetings, has your dog ever run to grab a toy, a shoe, or yes, one of your socks, just to bring it to you when you come home? This is called gift giving, and it is a deeply meaningful behavior. Dogs are naturally possessive creatures. They know what belongs to them, and they guard it. So when your dog deliberately picks up one of their prized items, or yours, and brings it to you, they are sharing something valuable. They are saying, I trust you with this. I want you to have it. It is a sign of deep affection, and it also gives them something to do with all that excitement built up while you were gone. Next time your dog trots over with a soggy tennis ball, take it. It means the world to them. Let us talk about yawning, because this one is more complex than people realize. Yes, dogs yawn when they are tired, just like we do. But dogs also use yawning as a form of communication. A dog might yawn when they are feeling anxious or stressed. They might yawn to signal to another dog or even to you that they are not a threat. It is almost like a peace offering in dog language. You might notice your dog yawn during a tense moment, or when a stranger gets a little too close. They are not bored. They are managing the situation the only way they know how. It is a calming signal, and once you know that, you will start noticing it everywhere. Now let us move into some seriously wild territory, the behaviors that trace straight back to your dog's wolf ancestors. One of the most jaw-dropping is what happens after your dog poops. They kick. Furiously. Dirt, grass, leaves, whatever is nearby, they kick it all behind them. And here is the thing, they are not trying to cover it up. That would make sense, but that is not what is happening. Dogs have scent glands in the pads of their paws, and all that kicking is releasing pheromones into the ground around their waist. They are not hiding their presence, they are amplifying it. They are marking their territory and announcing themselves to every other dog in the area. Your sweet, goofy pet is basically leaving a billboard that says, I was here, and this is my turf. Along those same lines, have you ever watched your dog walk in slow, deliberate circles before they poop? This one has a fascinating explanation. Research has actually shown that dogs prefer to align their bodies along the Earth's magnetic field when they go to the bathroom, specifically along a north to south axis. Beyond the magnetic field theory, circling also gives them a chance to survey their surroundings and make sure they are safe before they put themselves in a vulnerable position. This is pure ancestral instinct. Thousands of years ago, being caught off guard in that position could be deadly. Your dog does not know they are in your backyard. Their ancient brain is still doing the safety check, and then there is the spinning before lying down. Your dog walks to their bed, turns around 3 or 4 times, and finally collapses. This comes from wild ancestors who slept in grass and brush. Spinning was how they flattened the vegetation, cleared out any insects or small creatures hiding underneath, and created a little nest. It is completely hardwired. The behavior stuck even though the grass is long gone and the bed is a memory foam cushion with their name embroidered on it. Sleeping on your clothes is another territorial instinct wrapped in pure love. Your worn clothes carry your scent more strongly than almost anything else in your home, and to your dog, your scent means safety, comfort, and belonging. When they curl up on your hoodie or nest into your laundry pile, they are surrounding themselves with you. They are also mixing their scent with yours, which is a bonding behavior. It is possessive and sweet at the same time, and it is their way of staying close to you even when you are not around. Let us talk about the zoomies. If you have never witnessed the zoomies, picture this: your dog is calm, everything is normal, and then suddenly, chaos. They explode into a sprint, tear through the house, bounce off the couch, run circles around the yard, and then stop like nothing happened. The technical term is frenetic random activity period, which is a very scientific name for absolute mayhem. Zoomies are a release valve for pent-up energy and tension. They happen most often after a bath, after eating, right before bed, or after a period of being still for too long. It is completely natural, it is most common in younger dogs, and it is basically your dog's version of a pressure release button. Just move the breakables and enjoy the show. Head tilting is one of the most endearing things a dog can do, and there is real function behind it. When your dog tilts their head to one side, they are actually doing two things at once. They are adjusting the position of their ears to better pinpoint exactly where a sound is coming from. Their hearing is extraordinary, and this fine-tuning helps them process it. They are also clearing their line of sight. A dog's muzzle can actually block part of their view of your face, and tilting their head shifts that out of the way so they can read your expressions more clearly. They are trying to understand you. That adorable head tilt is active, focused attention. Now, scooting. Nobody wants to talk about it, but we have to. If your dog is dragging their bottom along the floor, try not to laugh, they are genuinely uncomfortable. The most common culprit is the anal glands, which are small sacs on either side of a dog's rear that can become full, impacted, or infected. Scooting is their attempt to relieve that pressure. It can also point to intestinal parasites. Either way, if you see it happening repeatedly, it is time for a vet visit. This is one behavior that is not instinct, it is a cry for help. Tail chasing is usually just play. Dogs, especially younger ones, discover their tail, find it interesting, and go for it. It can also be a response to boredom or mild anxiety. But if the tail chasing becomes obsessive, if your dog cannot seem to stop even when they want to, it might be worth investigating. Chronic tail chasing can sometimes be linked to allergies, flea irritation around the base of the tail, or compulsive behavior. Context matters a lot here. A few playful spins? Perfectly normal. Non-stop spinning that interrupts their day? Time to check in with your vet. Eating grass is one that almost every dog owner has seen and wondered about. Is my dog sick? Are they lacking something? The answer depends on the situation. Some dogs eat grass to help with digestion or to trigger vomiting when their stomach feels off. Others simply like the taste or the texture and are satisfying a craving for fiber. In most cases, occasional grass eating is completely harmless. Just make sure the grass has not been treated with pesticides or chemicals, because that is where it can become a real problem. And finally, digging. Your dog is not trying to destroy your yard. Digging is one of the most instinct-driven behaviors in their repertoire. Wild canines dug to bury food and hide it from competitors. They dug to create cool spots in the earth during hot weather. They dug to make dens for shelter. Your dog is doing all of those things on some level. If they are burying their toys, they are storing treasure. If they are digging in a shaded corner on a hot day, they are trying to cool down. If they are just digging everywhere with zero purpose, they are probably bored and need more physical and mental stimulation. And that is the big takeaway from all of this: your dog is not random. They are not broken or bizarre. Every single one of these behaviors has a reason rooted in evolution, emotion, or physical need. The more we understand what they are actually communicating, the better we can care for them, respond to them, and honestly, appreciate just how incredible they are. If this helped you understand your dog a little better, share it with a fellow dog lover, because chances are, their dog is out there spinning, scooting, and delivering soggy socks too.